The article was BS. Biden's cabinet fires back at scathing report exposing declining mental acuity. The president is utterly on his game. He is the wisest, most knowledgeable person in the room. President Biden's cabinet members circled the wagons in response to an alarming Wall Street Journal article portraying Biden as mentally slipping. The piece, which ran Tuesday, included examples of gaffes and instances of low energy during private meetings. Energy Secretary Jennifer Granholm was direct, telling Fox News Digital, the article was BS. The president is utterly on his game, she added. He is the wisest, most knowledgeable person in the room. He asks the toughest questions and has the keenest insights on the complex questions brought to him. He is sharp, thoughtful, and wise. Fox News Digital contacted every member of the cabinet, and many were quick to respond for this article. Earlier this year, a report from Biden's own Department of Justice's special counsel called him an elderly man with a poor memory at the end of an investigation into his mishandling of classified documents dating back to his Senate tenure, which ultimately saved him from having charges brought against him by special counsel Robert Hur. At 81, Biden is the oldest sitting president, and his critics say his age has caught up with him cognitively. If he is re-elected in November, he will be 86 when his second term ends. Biden has been prone to gaffes going back to when he was vice president, but the frequency and nature of his verbal missteps in recent years appear to be more significant. In May, Biden seemed to have a break with reality when he confused the timing of the COVID pandemic by a factor of years when he said, "And when I was vice president, things were kind of bad during the pandemic, and what happened was Barack said to me, 'Go to Detroit and help fix it.'" The pandemic happened years after Biden's time as vice president. The president has, on several occasions, referenced dead people as being alive. In 2022, at a White House event, Biden called out former Rep. Jackie Walorski during a speech. "Jackie, are you here? Where's Jackie?" Walorski had died in a car crash the previous month. At a campaign rally in February, Biden told the audience, "Right after I was elected, I went to a G7 meeting in southern England, and I sat down and said, 'America is back,' and Mitterrand from France, looked at me and said, 'How long you back for?'" Mitterrand was president from 1981 to 1995 and died in 1996. Had died in 2017, while recalling past conversations during fundraising events. Late Tuesday night, the Wall Street Journal published a report detailing instances in which the president has demonstrated a lack of clarity in private meetings with staff and members of Congress. Many of those who work most closely with the president are coming forward to say the Wall Street Journal got it all wrong. Officials at the highest levels of government echoed Granholm's sentiment, like Secretary of State Antony Blinken. "I've worked for President Biden for 22 years, Blinken told Fox News Digital. Now as then, in strategy discussions and in meetings with foreign leaders, his depth of knowledge, fluency with policy and politics, and ability to cut to the chase and argue his case are exceptional. He's invariably one step ahead of us." Attorney General Merrick Garland vouched for the president's mental acuity on domestic issues. "I have complete confidence in the president," Garland said. "As a member of the president's cabinet and the National Security Council, I have consistently seen firsthand his ability to navigate issues of extraordinary complexity that are of the utmost importance to our national security. I have also seen him tackle domestic policy issues, clearly and decisively guiding us through complicated questions to reach results that benefit the American people." Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen also objected to the assertion that the president is in a state of mental decline, telling Fox News Digital in a statement, both in Washington and in meetings with world leaders around the globe, including during strenuous negotiations with President Xi, "I've always seen President Biden to be extremely well-informed, in command of the facts and very effective in advancing American interests." Homeland Security Secretary Alexander